For document 2, there's a couple concepts we need to review. Okay, so first is Zionism, the idea that there should be a Jewish homeland and Jews should move there. This idea comes about because of a man named Lord Bellflower. Okay, he talks about the creation of Israel. Now, it doesn't happen until 1948, but Lord Bellflower talks about it after World War I in 1917. If we look at the document here, it says, His Majesty's government views with favor, meaning they support, the establishment in Palestine, remember that's the region of the world that Israel is located, of a national homeland for the Jewish people. So he's saying, hey, the Jewish people need a national homeland. This is called Zionism. That's the idea. It being clearly understood that nothing shall be done which may prejudice the religious and civil rights of existing non-Jewish communities in Palestine. Lord Bellflower in 1917. So this second part is very interesting because he's saying, hey, Zionism, we should have a Jewish homeland. However, it should not prejudice, meaning prejudge or violate the religious and civil rights of existing non-Jewish communities in Palestine. So what that means is the Muslims you have living there, the Christians you have living there, the Jews can't just come in, form Israel, and kick everybody else out. Okay, they have to learn to coexist, to live with these other groups. They can form Israel, according to Bellflower, but they can't infringe upon the civil rights of existing people that are already there, aka Palestinians. And what we see happen is Israel gets formed in 1948. Keep in mind, Lord Bellflower is saying this in 1917. So, he wasn't even around to see the creation of Israel. But when they create Israel, they forcibly remove hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from their homes to create settlements. So right off the bat, they're violating the civil rights by forcibly moving these people. So they didn't get off to a good start. But nonetheless, this document talks about Lord Bellflower in 1917 talking about this idea of Zionism. Okay. His declaration laid the foundation for Jewish-Arab enmity and is now posing a major threat to world peace because his statements ultimately led to the creation of Israel, which has been an issue of fighting between Muslims and Jews in that region of the world for a long time. The declaration gave international recognition to the Zionist movement and promised them a Jewish state in the land of Palestine. Okay, so the Arab-Israeli conflict is over this area of Palestine. And they're basically saying, like the Jews are saying, hey, England said, this declaration, which means it gives recognition to the Zionist movement, meaning they're validating them. They're saying, hey, this movement is valid. You should establish a Jewish homeland. Okay. Now, as far as his point of view, remember, he never saw the creation of Israel even take place. But what we do know is that he said here that they should have a homeland, but it should not violate the religious and civil rights of the people who are already there in Palestine. Okay, so that's his point of view. He's saying the Jews should have a homeland, Zionism, but they also should form this homeland without, trampling over the people that are already there.